Evgeni Malkin's having a great season. Banged up a little bit, but back, playing really well. He's been a huge key to everything they're doing. And according to Josh Yohe over at The Athletic, he's willing to take a pay cut on a new deal. Doesn't want to play elsewhere. And Yohe says that coming up here, that Penguins brass, which previously was not really into such an idea, might be into such an idea. Tyler, is it a good idea for maybe 1 year?
Yeah, I like it. I think at a more like a discount, like a $5 million guy, I think Gino would be next year. Why I think he's playing so well, there's not as much pressure on him to do everything, right? There's not as much pressure on him and Gino to like, hey, we need you to produce tonight, because now they got other guys that are contributing to the scoreboard. So I think Gino feels really good playing hockey right now, and he's not playing as much because Muse is rolling 4 lines. There's not as much pressure. He is enjoying himself. They're winning, right? It's a lot easier to quit when you're not playing well and your team sucks. They're playing well. He's playing good. I think, and having Igor come and having a Russian connection helps the cause too, to keep Gino around. And Gino, I think he's playing like he's still a very valuable piece to that team. He's still a second line center on any team in the NHL, no matter which way you spin it.
Even though he's not at all complaining about me move to wing if he has to move to wing. That's another thing that's changed.
I like that. I like him there.
I do too. But I think what happens is you get older, all of us will go through this. You get to the point where you know the end is coming, but you're not quite ready to let it go. And now maybe his whole priorities have changed. Because I think back then, they're talking about big deals,
Yep.
He's now made his money. I think he finally knows that. I don't need this, but I am enjoying this process too much. I don't want to leave it yet.
Considerably less, Yohe says he'd take. Considerably less.
Then do it.
Like, when something, like, you just enjoy going to the rink every day because you never know when your last day is.
Right.
Like, he's at that point, and I think that's probably pretty hard to get over, but I think he's over that now, and he's enjoying it. Even Sid, I feel like Sid's going to every game like pressureless, because he knows like these are the times I'm gonna miss. I still think Gino's probably got a little bit in the tank for a playoff push.
Yeah, and even when they were winning cups, it often seemed to be a blessing when he was hurt during the year, because there was tons left in his tank for the playoffs.
And when you're talking about him going to wing, this is the best thing that could be for Gino, because the centerman puts on so many miles down low. You compete so hard in your own end, where a winger, he's just hanging out, waiting for that puck to come up the wall to chip it out. Now he's using all of his energy going the other way. I think making him a wing and letting him save his energy for the offensive side of the game is huge. I was a center until I hit pro, and by the time I broke it out of my zone, I was dead tired. And then they put me on wing, and they're just like, you just hang out there, have your head on a swivel, and then when the puck comes to the going the offensive way, that's when you get to work, and that's when you start buzzing around.